Okay, we're looking at mixed exercise 6 from the first year core textbook. So this is on circles and we're on question 8. So I'm given the equation of a straight line and I'm told it meets the coordinate axis at A and B. So let's find A and B. So the straight line is y equals 2x minus 8. So that looks something like that. Okay, and it meets the coordinate axis there and there. Well, if the equation is y equals 2x minus 8, then I know straight off that that's minus 8. Where it meets the x-axis is where y is 0. So I just need to solve that to get that x is 4. Okay, so that's A and B. It doesn't actually say which is which, but it doesn't matter for this question. So they are making the diameter of a circle. So if we can try and pretend that looks a bit like a circle. So that's the diameter of a circle. So what do you need for the equation of a circle? Well, you need the center. So the center is going to be the midpoint, so halfway between those two coordinates. So it's going to be the midpoint of 0, minus 8, and 4, 0. So the midpoint is just the mean average of those two. So the center of the circle, so my x coordinate will be 0 plus 4 all over 2. And my y coordinate will be minus 8 plus 0 all over 2. So that gives me a centre of 4 over 2 minus 8 over 2. Okay, so there's the centre of my circle. So the other thing I need is the radius. So I've got two options, because now I know the centre, I could just do the distance between the centre and either end, and that would give me the radius. Or I could get the diameter. I'm going to go for the diameter just because if I have made a mistake when I've worked out the centre, if I use the other two coordinates, that mistake is not going to have a follow-on effect and mess up this answer as well. So the diameter is going to be the distance between those two points. So the diameter is the distance between 0, minus 8 and 4, 0. So I'm using Pythagoras. So 0 minus 4 all squared minus 8 minus 0 all squared is going to be the square root of 16 plus 64, so root 80. Now actually I do need to be a little bit careful here, and it's probably even worth just doing it on your calculator. Half of root 80 is not root 40. Okay, so just be really careful there. Root 80, well, I can take 16 out as a factor of 80 and square root that. So the diameter is 4 root 5, so the radius is 2 root 5, which is not root 40. Okay, so that's one thing, yeah, just to be careful of if you are finding the diameter. If you found the radius, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I've got everything I need. So my equation of my circle is going to be x minus 2 all squared. I'm just looking back up to the centre. Plus y minus 4 all squared is 2 root 5 squared. And just be careful. I wouldn't leave it like that. You might be okay, but again, you always just stick it straight into your calculator. But 2 root 5 all squared is 20. Okay, let's just double check. I haven't done anything silly. Nope, we are good.